Throughout my career, I've always looked at what's the dollar savings or benefit behind whatever it is that we're doing. And if we can save on greenhouse gases and improve safety while we're at it, even better. And so when we look at, say, at Stanley Black& Decker, where we're trying to introduce Industry 4.0 at most of the sites, there were a few that were like showcase sites, but it wasn't prevalent, and trying to make improvements. There was a leadership who didn't understand what was needed in order for that to work. So you have to present it in such a way that you're saying, okay, I'm going to save you $100 million over this amount of time by doing these changes, but you have to be able to count it. And all of that, if you think about it, if you're improving productivity, that could be that the plant manager is going to lose some of their budget. So it's always a negotiation. And at Covestro, what we did was we looked at the overall OEE for the year around the world at all the sites, and calculated. We picked a bad year where there were several multi-week outages at different locations due to instrument failures or equipment failures, and calculated, okay, well, how much would that have been had that not happened? And so at Covestro, I went to the board when I was asked to digitalize manufacturing. It was like, well, if we had the right tools in place, these things wouldn't have happened, which would have made a big difference on the EBITDA on that year. And the same with Stanley Black & Decker. We calculate everything we do, even though it was tedious, and a lot of my team kind of pushed back on doing that extra work. When you take it to leadership and say, but here's the money we're saving, it's like, oh, well, that makes sense. And then you get that acceptance. So the top layers want to know how much money they're saving or energy or how they're being more efficient. And the workers want a job that's better than it was yesterday.